Hello and welcome to this episode of the Ranting Atheist podcast. So we'll be listening to the third and final part of the clubhouse room we had some months back, which we discussed the effects of being an atheist in our different relationships, whether it's family or significant other, friends, workplace, and so on. So as usual, people brought their perspective and we wrap up the conversation. So I hope you enjoy it. If you haven't subscribed up, Apple, Spotify, Google, YouTube, and other places you find podcasts, then check out the show notes for links you may find useful. Discord especially. If you aren't on Discord, please check it out. If you are on Discord and the Discord is looking empty, reach out. Let's finish the onboarding. You haven't gone through these steps, so that is why you don't have full access yet. So let's go and listen to the final part of the clubhouse room that was titled Relationships as an Atheist. Okay.
Hi, Misan. Misan.
Transporting. I know.
She never allow us land. She never allow us land
Yeah. Hi, Moge. Hi, everyone. How you guys doing?
Hi.
We good.
Sorry?
We good. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Mister, you no go.
I should also give my own answer, B. Okay.
Yeah, if you can. Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to pick my brother, but I'll be parking up soon. Yeah, so my own experience being an atheist and whatnot, like, I grew up very religious per se, not because necessarily my parents were this big form of religion, but because truly I believed in my mind that I knew Jesus personally. And so, like, in my own side, I was like a very religious person. I was somebody who like admired the way Muslim people were very tedious when it comes to like their prayer rituals, right? So I always wanted to try and emulate just how much prayer they had. So I prayed multiple times a day. It was at least fun for like a moment, right?
What?
So yeah, shockingly enough, that was before my mom joined the cult, but that's not the point. What really made me start asking questions was actually when I joined my school's debate team, right? And we used to have like varieties of debates. So one hotly debated topic was about evolution and whatnot, and where the creation story is, which is which, right? And I had this friend from Cuba who was an atheist. So like it was like fun because he was really like showing me his own side of perspective. I was like, okay, I think this is like a very interesting topic that I want to learn more about, right? But then as we were having our debates about the topic, some guy just comes in and he's like, oh, at this point you're arguing like this, like, are you like religious? And he said, no, I'm an atheist. And he was like, oh, okay, so that means you're going to hell. Just out of nowhere, and my friend gets very upset, and I have to now be the one to defend. Me, I've been trying to convince this guy that God exists for the past how many hours now, and I have to be the one to defend his faith and be like, oh, lack of faith. That hey, you can't talk to people like that. You cannot tell people to go to hell. That's so disrespectful. But I think that experience itself kind of just pushed me in the right direction because, like, I started to re-examine some of the things that I learned in the Bible, right? And it doesn't help to like with the amount of homophobia as well that I experienced with a lot of people. Kind of definitely pushed me to that atheist side. But I don't really want to talk too much on that. So my mom was part of like a small church, and I was with her. And the first time we were there, I could freely ask questions about my doubts about the religion to the pastor. And if he didn't know something, he would just be honest and be like, "Hey, I don't know." And so I really admired him, and I really felt like, yeah, this is something I can believe in. I was going through a hard time, so having this like inkling of hope was a great thing. But then I just had to realize the guy was a quack, and it's not because necessarily like he's a bad person and he just wants to like deceive us or whatnot. But it's kind of like, who knows, right? Nobody knows anything. Everybody just wants to assume. Everybody wishes for the best. What does that really happen? No, it does not. So yeah, church itself took me out of religion. That's had to read certain things like have intense conversations with people who I knew
But
were
wait. Miss Sam, like
yeah,
the topic or the room is about like navigating relationships
relationships.
as an
I
atheist.
mean, like, well,
Not just romantic ones, but relationships in general.
well, I was going to relationship. Okay, well, so that's cut off. Well, friendship is there. And one of my friends is his father is an imam. Other one, pastor's son, pastor's daughter. They are both they are all three are very extremely religious. They know I'm an atheist. They don't care, or at least they say they don't care. I can ask them about that religion. I can debate them in their face and be like, "Oh, this is your quack-ass religion," or quote the Bible, quote the Quran, and they will fight me. But that's just it. When it comes to like familiar relationships, right? Which is what I was trying to get to, which was like my mom being part of this cult like church, right? It's somewhat strained their relationship for some time, and I do believe that before she passed away, she was coming out of it, but sadly, I never got to see the conclusion to whatever discovery she was having inside of her. But I would say that, like, having these ideas and talking to her about it, I had to be very strong in my assertions and be like, you know what, this is where I stand, and nothing much that you can do as a person. Because if you try to convince me about these things, you have to back it up with a good argument, right? So mom just responded like, "Oh, you should have been a lawyer," and just ended there. But um, after a few insults, she came to respect my own choices, right? Except not going to church. She didn't respect that. As for my father, he accused me one time of being a demon. And
Wait, of being what?
a demon.
Oh wow.
Yeah, just it's very ridiculous. And that's why I don't want to go to church. And I had to gaslight him. I read the Bible more than him, so I don't use as gaslight. Like, you don't read the Bible like me. This and that. So don't call me a non-believer. And that's what I do for him and his side of the family. Is I just pretend not to like, oh, I'm a believer. I just don't like church. That's what I do. Like, oh yeah, I'm Catholic. I don't like church. That's why I don't go. But like, no, for my mom's side, I'm more free. I can talk to anybody about anything, and they are more receptible to my lack of faith. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, like thank you for your input. Franson, are you still there?
Present. Can you hear me?
I wanted to add.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
No, because I just kept quiet because I'm not sure of my sound. My sound has been doing higgy haga all day, so
No, I
maybe
think now you're fully back.
yeah. So everybody don't share different stories because that family matter. Maybe I'll record. Maybe I'll record itself. You did live recording. When I hear everything I hear,
You may like record the reaction.
like yes, I feel like I will actively carry a recorder
Or
to
more.
to to replay the moments of. Hopefully there will be a good conversation there. So who has to talk again? Ademola.
I,
Yeah, okay, wait, Ademola, sorry, Stanley. Let Stanley go then. You.
Alright. No, I just wanted to confirm something. Like, your family doesn't know you are atheist.
My parents, my dad and my mom, my brothers.
They don't know.
My brothers know. It's just my parents that are unaware.
Oh. The way you always argue, I thought they would know. Okay.
They don't know. For them to know if there's someone that's actively gone to provide evidence that besides
Oh.
that they are not. So if they find out, whatever will happen.
So one person never cast you, like one person.
It was one of my aunties that went to tell my dad that I was an atheist.
Man, those aunties, they could beg.
I did not even care.
Why
will not
can't they
be-
mind their business though?
I think
I
like
don't
one
know.
day I was on this clubhouse and I don't know if my father heard me or something, but then he now said, I heard you say that you don't believe in God. And I was like, me? The religious one. Me the nun. That's a quote Bible on his head though.
Hey. Oh boy. These streets now, they read about past streets. Okay.
That he doesn't read the Bible. He's just a what do they call it? A discount Christian.
Cultural.
And
Discount. Walmart
Send
Christian.
a discount here.
no, because
ShopRite Christian.
no, but what do you call it?
Christian
Yeah?
lights.
Okay, I'm not a Christian by any means necessary, right? I don't have any religious
Sunday Christian.
Sunday Christian. Yeah, I have no religious morality, whatever it may be, right? But let's look at some things that I see him do, and like I will compare myself in comparison. Yeah, he smokes, he drinks, he's mean to people. He's a shower like. At this point, what is your Christianity? What is it doing for you? Like,
It's just a badge.
if you had been a good person per se, let's say you respected women, just bare minimum, bare that one will have just been not so okay, fine. You know what, smoking, drinking, and character flaw. But it's like you don't do any of these things. So on what basis are you coming to come and tell me that I don't believe in God or whatever it may be? Like I said, my morality is being in check, right? When it's like you are not a good person. I've known you since the day I opened my eyes in this life. I love you, but keep it to yourself. If I want my child, call me
That's
Ashawo.
also
If
like
Ashawo is Ashawo, that is it. What do you call a man that cheats on his wife? It's not Ashawo. So like all these,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
like so, and I'm not afraid to tell him his face. Like recently we were he was watching WWE, right? And there's this one female wrestler. I know you guys know her. She wears all black. She wears black.
Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, I think so. So she comes and I'm like, that's my favorite female wrestler, yeah. And he's like, oh, why do you like this kind of person? This person is a demon. Look at how she's dressed, and you don't know this how they're gonna come on Judgment Day. And I was so sad to hear my brother reenact like the things he was saying, right? Yeah, they're demons and all this stuff like that. I was like, that means black people are demons, though. No? We are demons. Like we're literally burnt by God so that white people can point us out and be like, yeah, those are the slaves right there. And he was like, no, it's not the same. He was like, it's the exact same thing. You are prejudiced. Like you treat people badly. I've heard things my dad said about gay people. I've heard things my dad said about other people who are not Nigerian or not from a particular tribe. It's not good behavior. What is a model that I'm going to use to base like? So okay, fine. This is who I want to be like in future, right? Or this is like a Christian or somebody that is so I can look up to. And this is like not just him, but it goes beyond to like at least majority of Nigerians that I know, right? Most Nigerians are not good people. And I hear them spill these like religious narratives or whatever. Like I see somehow they believing in a Christian God in particular somehow makes them a better person. And it's like, no, you're not. You're really not, because you do the exact same thing. It's like you go to church and then you give like 500 naira in offering. And after you give that 500 naira, you act like as if you just gave the church $10,000. And that's how the church is not going to survive on. So really, everybody just bullshits themselves.
Or they'll go for confession and take Holy Communion, and that's
Does
it.
it go for a confession?
Weekly subscription.
Does that one go for confession?
After church service, they go and collect some rod and staff
They go force me.
That
Oh,
damn it! Why did you say that?
See, we had like a bar in my house when I was in
Sister
Nigeria,
comfort
right?
me.
Right outside. And the bar, like after it open, it's very popular. So lots of
Brother
people come out
Pius.
there, and a lot of girls go there to do runs, right? So they're doing their runs. There are also married husbands, sorry, married men there. They doing I shall walk with them. You have married
You
women
see?
drinking like no one's tomorrow on a Saturday night. The next day, everybody is tying gilly to go to church. It's like you people are ridiculous.
So we lift up
That same Sunday
Why do
evening,
you even
you
think
go
they're
back.
so much better? Like, I don't
The
understand.
hypocrisy.
You are sinning
It's unreal.
alongside with me, and yet you feel like, I don't know, you're so much better. Like, I don't understand.
Fucking audacity of those
It surprises me because I have a girlfriend that's actually Christian. That's what I wanted to maybe add, because when I think the moderator Mogi talked about maybe the not just the relationship, I realized that I didn't mention the other part that has to do with my personal relationship. So my girlfriend is actually Christian, and we have some funny discussions sometimes. She understands that I'm atheist, and she appears to. So the thing is, when I asked her out, she initially bolted. She couldn't believe that I would be like, from my communication and from what she understands, that I could be maybe irreligious. So later on, she came back and she said, she was willing to try it out, and that's how I started. And I told her the modalities for the person, the kind of person I am, and it will
terms
be
and conditions apply.
yes, terms and conditions. This is the kind of person I am. This is what I'm capable of, and this is where I could get to at a particular point in time. So, and she's actually fine with it till now. Although there are some rocky patches, and so my point is, when we have discussions where we have like we are debating on something that is like maybe we have sex now, right? And she'll be like, she doesn't like this thing. She will now come to like say she's praying, like, or she maybe after that evening or the next day, or she'd say she's going to church or something. I'll be like, in my mind, I'll be like, I don't understand. Like, are you telling me, or you're supposed to keep, like, you understand? For me, like, me seeing you to for who you really are, the height of hypocrisy, and but me, there's a subtle way and the kind of subs I give her. So because I have, whenever she talks to me, I just like, even you, are you serious? She will not be like, nobody is perfect. You understand? See, they will come.
Even though.
Yeah. So that's their defense. Nobody is perfect. And be like, me because I don't really care. Me, I whatever you whatever you want to do, that's your cup of tea. But me, I'll tell you the truth, and that's that. So my relationship with her has been good. But initially, when we were like in the talking stages, when I like we discussed, she was like skeptical. In fact, she bolted. Should I say she ghosted for a while, and all of a sudden, like maybe a few weeks later, she communicated back. So I was like, what went wrong, and all this kind of stuff. And my point is, I don't think she's just trying to understand and explore maybe the side of things that has to do with irreligious, like someone being irreligious. I don't think she really understands or she has ever been with somebody that is irreligious. Apparently, she told me that she knows somebody that is irreligious or something like that, and she never thought like they were like a lot of us, and I was now letting her know that like there are a lot of irreligious people, right? And most of us, because of our society, we don't come out to maybe exclaim and come out to tell you that we are religious. We just sometimes be political about it because of the society and what we want to cover and what we think we can achieve within that environment, as it were, and what we don't want to scatter. We just want to agree to disagree or live to fight another day, as it were. So that's what I told her as at then. Like it's not really you some people can actually go to church and you'll be in fact I think all pastors I have what's it called? There's this thing. I have I don't know what the word is, but when I say it, you would understand what word I want to use. So I think all pastors are actually atheists. I actually have that
Oh,
I think all pastors.
Nani?
oh,
I mean,
okay.
like maybe a few.
Please, let him go. Let's work with the conspiracy theory. Let's please flesh it out.
Actually, yeah, the conspiracy. Yeah, like I have that's the exact words. The conspiracy, like all pastors are actually atheists because I don't think you'd come out to maybe teach somebody about a book. Do you understand? And when they ask you a question, you become evasive. It's a skill that is unmatched. Like it is something that you cannot. I mean, it is the height of being crafty. Like it is something that, in fact, I think all atheists can be good pastors. Actually, that's another conspiracy, or it could be like a conspiracy, like a theory, I think about. I think like all
Hypothesis.
like a hypothesis, like all atheists can be good pastors, like very, very good pastors. Like because they know where to go to and know where to be evasive and know where to maneuver whenever maybe their congregation, and that is that. But my point, let me go back to where I was. So basically, my my girlfriend is actually open about but whenever I try to talk about maybe when we are having discussions, because she was somebody that shared to me one story about maybe the Brazilian people maybe being punished by maybe the
Guy,
Oh,
you pay me say I sick that period. You pay me say I sick that period. I see about 4 people for my real life. I won't bite them. I like your father. I'll even get power. I just like okay, carry on.
See, she shared me that story, and I was like, guy, we had a debate, a long debate, to the extent that she said, like, I don't think this is going to go to where I would like. So when I told her some things about maybe her not being able to admit one or two things and call out what is objectively maybe flawed, should I say, then it became like, I don't think we need to discuss about this anymore. But you were the one that brought the discussion. You were the one that brought about Brazilians being punished. And I'm telling you what the objectivity is, and you are running away. So when we discuss,
Ademola,
yeah,
what you just described,
yeah,
I believe is what is also affecting the pastors. Yes.
You know why I disagree, because when like a member, all right, members they come with different problems, not the same problem all the time. They have a bandwidth of like information, like they get several queries every day. Like one will say I had an accident, the other one will say I'm praying for an exam, the other one will say my parents is sick. Do you understand? They have a variety of problems, so they get to see life. Maybe they don't see it directly, but they get to understand people's what people's cry or people's sorrows. They get to like understand what people want from maybe God. And in the event where they understand that maybe when they pray, these people will still die, or these sick people will still, maybe the morbidity of the, or whatever will want to happen will happen regardless of the prayer. I think in their consciousness and in their own, if they want to be honestly, maybe intellectually honest, then I think they should be an atheist. Like they should know that, if I pray, this thing will work, but make I just lamba this person so that you understand. So I just give this person lamba so that I will.
I will disagree with you based on my own anecdotal experience. My father, my own father.
I don't know how the science. I need to study.
Now I'm attuned with what he always says, and he has not remotely slipped up if he's pretending that he's an atheist. Like he must be doing some serious method acting that Christian Bale looks like a child to him. Do you understand?
Bro. I think I get.
So that is why I'm telling you that it's another. What you might use it that okay. What you described about you know, what you're experiencing with your girlfriend, it's just another level of what you're experiencing. There's that fear. The innate fear is not created as authority that must not be fucked with.
Why should you be so scared in this brief mortal life, like one of those Targaryens would say?
Because that's what was uploaded in the OS from day one. So how would they know any difference?
I mean, why? Like when you grow older, like you are a toddler.
That is the part where me I will find any atheist that is not empathetic to that eye-opening point.
In a point where you worship God for maybe months and years, and what is the goal? Like, do you want to keep doing celestial like worships like when you leave?
Heaven is the goal. They've already cooked that shit. Heaven is the goal already.
I don't know how hard it is.
But it's hard.
I don't know. I don't think it should be very. I don't know, but because
it's hard. Even me as a lackluster Christian, it was hard for me. Let alone.
No, I'm not saying it's not hard because even myself, like I had to go back and forth. You understand? I'm not saying it's not hard, but I think it gets to a point where maybe at least when you are embodying, like when
we don't digress.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So I was saying,
so bro, quickly land so that Michael will speak.
Saying, bro, my girlfriend, yeah, she's Christian and she's open. She's like currently now she's just open to maybe having like an open engagement with me, and it's contradictory to like the religion itself. So I'm wondering, like,
personal advice.
Yeah.
You are the one that has the outside view. Mm-hmm. Have empathy for adjustments and hypocrisy. Me, I was there. Like that's what we have, because you are seeing you can see a better picture of the situation than she can. That is what is happening. Looking outside from inside, it is terrifying. Yeah, it is terrifying. Even as a lukewarm, it was like trying that process of, I was like, oh boy, let's say we'll go cook, we'll go fry. Anyway, let's just keep following what the information. That point is not different. Now that you're outside, not like, see this scam. You can see all those stuff. You can see everything a mile away. They are still inside the system. Yeah. So you need to have that empathy.
Basically, I think that's it. And I think it's something that should be, in terms of psychology, something like somebody should just go and have like a whole study on like how people, like their mind works. I know there is a study, maybe unrelated study of this on how it works as regards people's beliefs and all, but then there should be like a specialized project on this kind of things, like a life history of somebody in comparison with this, what made that person believe and what could be the determining factor to maybe exercise or relate, make that other person like see, okay, this is how this person's brain works, and this is how
that's an
alternative way.
That's a project for 1,000 years, man.
So I just feel my everybody will be fine in the end. Yes.
Well, not everybody, but we understand the sentiment of the statement.
Like in reality, not everybody will be fine. But like, but it's all right, Sha. So I'll let me stay quiet.
All right, man. Nice one.
Yeah.
Nice one. So over to Michael.
Yo, what's going on, people? It's interesting, the topic, really. I was going to say, for me, when it comes to dating as an atheist, I find that it's been pretty okay. Like, I think, bear with me with this bad analogy, but I sort of see it like when I'm dating someone, I kind of like use like the mindset of like, you know, kind of like what's our policy is like if we were like a mini nation, like what's our policy in terms of like, if we were to be in a long-term relationship, as a family, if we're looking to pursue anything like that, what would your policy be around like tolerance of like different beliefs and X, Y, and Z thing? And I found women who were very adamant on that their children are going to be raised in a Christian household. We were compatible, and people who were very tolerant and open to their children and had the belief that their children are their own person and will develop their own views and beliefs, and they believe that if their faith or their religion is true, then their child will gravitate towards that, and if it's and if they don't, then that's their own autonomy and X, Y, and Z thing. And when I find people have that particular value and I share that value, then we can go from there. So I think it's in practice. This has been helpful in other areas of dating in general, but like in relation to how my atheism intersects with dating, like being very candid and having those harder questions quite early on to figure out if our values align in relation to like how pluralistic they would like their family to be, because I aim to have like a family or long-term relationship with people. Then if that's an alignment, be it Christian, be it spiritual, be it the agnostic, theist, or whatever it might be, so it seems to work out. So I haven't had too many issues in relation to my atheism. Yeah.
Fantastic. Like, where we go find those kind of women too? Maybe how would you find out about this Niger?
You know what? I just think the conversation needs to be had, because obviously back in the day, I used to have this bias as well, because for those who don't know, I'm Ghanaian, and for those who don't know furthermore, like Ghana is quite a religious country. So when I used to run into women that were Ghanaian, I just assumed off the cut that they're gonna look for a quote unquote God-fearing man. So I just wouldn't fit the mark. So I just wrote myself off. But even to this day I haven't even dated a Ghanaian woman, because that bias was something I recently took off my thing, or tried to analyze better. So I've just learned that there's going to be obviously, people who are just not going to connect because, the religious thing. And that's why it's important to have that hard conversation, because I feel like when it comes to religion, sometimes people sort of, religion or just core values really, people tend to wait a bit longer than need be before having those kind of conversations. And for me, I try to have that as early as possible, within reason, of course, you know what I mean? And and then so we have that, and then obviously I think more times out of 10 it's probably not going to connect, but when you do find that, then you do find it and you move forward from there.
Nice. Fantastic. Thank you. Okay, you want to add anything?
No, I'm just listening.
All right. So
but there's Francis that just joined us off.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
Yeah, we're good.
Hey Francis, before you go, I want to share something I saw in the chat quickly. Zatali said his last girlfriend snuck Rhapsody of Reality in his laptop bag when she heard he was
What the fuck? What? Can you imagine? Oh, Belewu, Ginger, let me hear. Yeah, Francis, please carry on.
Yeah, so I had a different experience overall, because I'm married now. My wife is Jewish, and we're raising our kids Jewish, and I'm perfectly fine with that. And when we started dating, she didn't even bother. And there are Jewish people that are atheists too. Her dad is quite serious about the religion. And I'm like, okay, well, fine, you can be serious about it, but me, we can raise the kids Jewish, but when they're older, it's up to them. But for me personally, dating, where I followed a girl to church several times just because I pretended I was a Christian, but I knew I wasn't. And then I just followed her, told her, yeah, whatever, I'll go with you. And then after a while, we broke up. And then I've always been open to that kind of circumstance. Nigerian babes, American babes. In general, the Yankee babes that I've been dating, well, when I used to date Yankee babes, they really never cared, especially the Oyibo ones. I might not know Oyibo girl, but especially the Oyibo ones, they really don't give a damn whether or not you believe or not. They're like, okay, whatever, you love me. Are we going to get married in the court or in the church or in the synagogue? So I've had the kind of unique experience. But when I was in Nigeria and I was an atheist then, I followed a lot of women to church. I'm proud to say I did that, and it didn't matter to me because I knew I had a goal in mind. And then after the goal was achieved, it ended. So that's my experience overall.
Many people don't lose the heavenly race. Oh,
Wow. Again, a
Who
hacker.
are Yankee
We gotta
babes?
see.
But you don't take offense. Okay, let's keep quiet.
I'm sorry. When I say Yankee babes, I'm sorry. I mean Akata girls, or not even Akata, because me, I was.
Okay, look, drop grenade
I can't even say
there.
Akata. I can't even say Akata. I'm sorry.
Yeah, even dig
you guys wanted to mute your mic.
Let me back track, 'cause I know Akata can
What the
talk.
fuck?
So just in general, just when I say Yankee, it just mean any girl that is over here. Because from my experience, I'm going to speak to my experience.
But I thought that was a rhetorical question. Honestly, I'm confused. Like, we know Yankee babes is women that live in the United States.
Thank you. That's it. Thank you.
Like, it's...
Save me ranting. Thank you.
Francis, do you live in a red or a blue state? Because
those
I've not had
are
this luck you
specific.
had.
That's internal. That's APC, PDP, LOP.
Please, because I need that link.
I lived in a red state and a purple state. Well, now it's a red state. Now it's a red state. I lived in a red state. Nowhere in red Tennessee. But then again,
holy shit! I don't think about the states I'm in, but like
Memphis.
Are you red states, blue city, or something like that?
Yeah, that's what Memphis is like. I am in a blue state. I'm in a blue state, like blue city, but yeah, I still don't have the kind of luck you do. I don't want to give out the exact location, but that's like it's still a problem for me. I don't know how.
Okay, let me before the CIA listen to us, please, no more. The CIA is in this room. I hope everybody's aware. So, because why is this app still free and we're not seeing ads yet? Something is up. Somebody is paying. Somebody is the product. Now we did a sell somewhere. NSA, recruit me. Nika Jakpa.
Where are you? Okay. You're in Nigeria?
See them. They don't already did this room already. Hey, Udara. I'll be Nigeria. You do the rest in the background. You know what to do.
Okay, all right.
Pinpoint my location.
No problem. Don't worry about that. But all right.
Tango, Papa, Echo, Foxtrot.
I'm happy for you guys because I, especially the opportunity to express yourself, because for a very long time there were few spaces as a Nigerian atheist when I was growing up, and this was in the 90s, in the early 90s, growing up, and you don't see that many atheists around, and then you were the lone person in the wilderness. So it was very, very interesting. But fortunately for me, my group of friends, everybody that hung out with, they understood, and then nobody really gave a damn. So I was never ostracized, but it's always interesting to listen to how people think, and in my view, think more rationally as opposed to the more religious dogma that kind of drives a lot of Nigerians.
Wow. I'm speechless. Wow. That is fucking awesome to hear. I've been saying that we are privileged. The internet, the miracle and the damage. I'm thinking miracle there are more miracles than I don't know. Maybe it's my own bias, but this will never happen if there was no internet right now. All of us are in our different corners of the planet. And we're just talking like we all sit down for share. We do like the gists and doing our life simultaneously. So before I go on a rant to another topic, anybody wants to say last words as we come to a close and share the grace?
Hey, Ranting, I have a question real quickly.
Okay, Francis.
Yeah, so was it Apostle Suleiman or whomever? Which one of those apostles was the one that brought somebody back to life? And like the video went viral a couple of years ago.
Idahosa.
Is it Idahosa? No.
Yes.
Is it Idahosa? Bushiri. There's Bushiri of South Africa.
No, it said Nigerian.
Nigeria.
I don't know, was it Nigeria or where? I'm not sure.
I think Idahosa must have given a gist. His gist where he carry a
What I
ladder
said
or
that went
something.
viral was the South African guy.
Okay. Yeah, that he was kind of dusty. Did anybody ever, have they interviewed the person that they resurrected?
I heard he died after.
Is the person dead again?
Yeah.
He died.
Yeah, I heard he died like a couple days after, actually. Like, he died of natural causes.
How convenient.
Yeah, I think they killed him. That's my theory. Like, my
He
man was
never died or he was already dead. Two things.
Or he
like you're
he
talking
was
about the
always
one that
dead.
afterwards they were feeding him in the church, right? He was eating.
Yes, yeah, that was.
Yeah, that guy died. Yeah, that guy died.
Two things
They couldn't
involved.
resurrect him
There are
again.
two
It didn't
people
work. It doesn't
involved.
work two times.
There are
Guy.
two dead bodies. Mhm.
My guy was dead.
All right,
Was
so
still moving his finger and his lip.
before we enter into a tangent we may not recover from, let us share the grace.
may the grace of Lord Lucifer.
Saka Sundara Kasindaka
Yokrobuske
Leko
Berebe.
Sabunda Kabumbubala. Okay. Any final words? Shemugi don't doze off.
Okay.
Okay.
It's midnight where she is, so maybe.
Hi. Oh gosh, sorry guys, I've already been sleeping.
Okay, we will share the grace. So it's been a great chat. Like stories from different perspectives or more. Some stories hit me like, like, oh wow, I had to sit up like, what's going on? You know? So that's the joy of doing rooms like this. So anybody that want to continue, let's continue random room. Let's create another one so that. Thank you for listening to this episode. Please subscribe up Apple, Spotify, Google, YouTube, and other places you find podcasts. Then check out the show notes for links you may find useful, especially our new Discord server. Would love to see you there. Have a great week, and I will catch you on the next one.